What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in, and today we're going to be reviewing the Dawn issue 4. Starting this off, we talk about the sizing and the price. And the sizing, I recommend you guys go up your true to size. If you're a wide footer, I recommend you guys go up half a size. Now, disclaimer, there is heel slippage in the shoe, but I'll talk about that more when we get to the support. But other than that, I can tell you guys go your true to size, wide footer, go up half a size. Now, if you want, you can go down half a size, but you gotta be very careful because it is a nice tight fit. Might have to give up heel slippage for uncomfortable toe space, so just keep that in mind. I would recommend you guys just go your true to size. And the pricing is gonna be at $119, which isn't too bad. Moving on to the style, I'm giving them a 9 out of 10. I really love the silhouette of this colorway. It reminds me of Scarlet Spider. Now, a lot of people, if you know Spider-Man, you know who Scarlet Spider is. But a lot of people were saying this reminds them of the Cavs colorway, which I can kind of see, but I'm just putting two and two together. Spider, his nickname. Obviously, he has Spider-Man colorway shoes, so I'm guessing he gave some love to Scarlet Spider on this one. Because when you look at this shoe, it's not much going on, like style and graphic-wise. I think it's just the two tones of the red. I think one's maroon red. I think the other, like the shoelaces, are bright red, and then you have the black, and then you have the gold. So like I said, I don't think it's much going on with the graphics, but I just think the two tones of the colors really hit well together, paired alongside, like I said, the black and the gold. It just makes for a really nice shoe, and especially being one of my favorite Spider-Mans and Scarlet, I think this colorway is fire. Next up, we have my favorite category in the cushion, and I'm giving these an 8 out of 10. They go back to their previous model of the light strike cushioning setup, which I'm gonna tell you guys is a nice solid cushion setup. It was in my favorite shoe, the Harden 4s, but Light Strike I would say is definitely second best in Adidas cushioning setup. Light Strike is not really a boost or a bounce off of the ground type cushion. It's more low, soft, and responsive. So if you like a low to the ground type of cushion setup and you play just like Donovan Mitchell, then this is the cushion shoe for you. Moving on to the support, and I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. The padding around the ankle bone and Achilles heel is fantastic, I will say that. And actually around the whole foot, there's padding inside the shoe, and it feels really nice and comfortable. It is a nice true to size fit, so it's nice and snug. The only issue that I have with this shoe is the heel slippage. If it didn't have the heel slippage, it honestly could have been a 9 in support, because this is one of the best Adidas paddings I felt inside of a shoe. But that heel slippage, when your foot just moves around and rocks around inside the shoe, is not comfortable at all. And it happened like that, like I said before, in the Dawn 3, so that's something I wish they could have tightened up and bettered, but I don't know if that's just how Dawn foot is, and I don't know why that is, because in the 3s and 4s, if you look back here, it looks so nice and secure, but when you put your foot in there, it just becomes, I guess it just widens up and opens, and then it's more space that comes in, and then your heel just goes up and down. I don't know what that is, but I know in the Dawn 5s, we need to tackle this issue because the lacing support is cool, the size and fit is nice, the padding around the ankle bone, Achilles heel is really nice. The only issue in the support is this heel slippage. So I would say Dawn going forward, try to get this down packed. I know a lot more people will buy your shoes. And last on the list, we had the traction, and I'm gonna give it a 7.7 out of 10. Now, I would have had these at an 8, but the only reason why I didn't is because on a clean court, the shoe traction on this is really good. Really good. It squeaks a lot. You have really good grip going laterally, moving north and south. But when the court is dusty, like how all of us play on LA Fitness court, sometimes they don't clean it. It becomes hard to play in, and you can't move how you want to, so it takes you out of your game. And unfortunately, when I was performing in this shoe, the court was dusty, so that's how I know. So that lets me know with these shoes, you have to think about taking them to the gym, whether you know it might be a good performance or a bad one. On a clean court, you really get the best performance out of these shoes. On a dusty court, you do not get the best performance out of these shoes. You end up sliding around. If you do a wipe down and whatnot, the grip does come back, but it's just gonna attract the dust again. So you're gonna find yourself sliding laterally north and south, because I didn't really have much squeaks and I didn't really have much grip. And that lets me know too, I would not recommend you guys hoop with these outside. Don't do it if it attracts dust inside. What do you think is gonna happen outside? Dirt and debris and everything else like that. Now the traction pattern, I'm not too sure what they call the traction pattern. I just know it might not have been best for this shoe because it does just attract dirt and dust. Ending us off with the ranking of the Dawns, I'm gonna give them a B rank. Now, let me be honest with you guys. At first, when I first put them on, I wanted to have them at an A- because they felt really nice. They look really good. It just felt good. But once I took them to the court, that's when it all went downhill. Let's start off with the traction real quick. Man, the fact that these shoes can't fight against dust is a big, big no-no. When clean, it is a nice top performer. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but when dusty, it just is non-existent and it's just not good. And most of us hoop at LA Fitness or whatnot, or YMCA or wherever you hoop at. And if the court is not clean, then like I told you guys, you're not gonna get a good performance, and you're gonna have to think, is the court clean today? Is it not clean today? And then we're gonna get to the support of the heel slippage. That's another thing that knocked it down for me. It seems to be a continuation and it needs to stop in the Dawn 5s, because a lot of us don't like hooping and knowing our foot is like rocking up and down, back and forth. It just does not feel comfortable. You can't play your game how you want to play it because you feel like your shoe's gonna come off even though it's not gonna come off. And that's nothing that a hooper wants to feel like doing at all. And I wouldn't recommend going down half a size, because in true to size, my toe feels nice and comfortable. So if I go down half a size, my toes are gonna feel uncomfortable. I might not have heel slippage, but I'm gonna have uncomfortability in the front. So no matter how you swing it, it's gonna be uncomfortable either way, heel slippage or uncomfortable toe room. But other than that, the cushion is nice. The style, I'm really disappointed because the style is one of my favorite styles. I don't know if it's exactly after the Scarlet Spider, but it looks so clean, and it's just, I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of a letdown. A B is not bad, but when you have the ability to be an A, you should go be an A. And man, so I'm just a little disappointed in the drop off. Sometimes typical Adidas fashion, they drop the ball, just like Jordan. Jordan, y'all not safe for the year. I drop the ball sometimes too. If you guys like what you heard, then you can buy this shoe. I'll leave a link down below in the description. I'm gonna have Chauncey send us out with the outro. Don, man, I thought we had one. Don, damn. Well, forget it, man. Since y'all still here, I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of what's next. Up next, we have the Nike GT Cut 2, and these better be good too, cause my heart can't take no more pain. So if you still here, this is next. I'm gonna get out of here now. Come on, Don, you disappoint.
Got anything you wanna add to it, Chauncey?
What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, just the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.